Alright, I got the sucker going. Alright, we gotta get that Superfighters tier list. Alright,
Yes,
found one
sir.
online. I clicked on the first one. I got a map. I got a map tier list, and I got a weapons tier list. This has got the props, such as chairs, pool cues, bottles, and the melee weapons, and the primary weapons, and the pistols. We're gonna try to
Yep.
go in some kind of order here. Um,
Yeah. We
yeah.
were talking about it earlier, and like, what the heck? We play a lot of Super Fighters. We might as well actually do a tier list video.
Who better to make this tier list than seasoned veterans such as us, such as I? Oh, we even got meds.
Let's go.
What the? Put this in S tier or what? Little bandages, and then we got the stupid sweet streepers.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll
All
get to
right, what do
that.
we do first? Props,
We're gonna start with melee.
melee. Well, axe.
So
I feel like
the
that's a good.
baton would be first. We're starting from the top row, right?
Okay, okay. Look, I got it.
No,
I got.
the top row. I said. Why are you
Oh,
starting from the
I thought you
bottom?
were saying like top row as an S
No, no, no,
tier.
no. Like top row, and
Okay,
you know what I mean.
we got a
Baton.
baton here. What do you think? A
Just
B for
pretty
baton?
average melee weapon. It's nothing special, but it gets the job done.
B for
Yeah,
baton.
that's fair.
Yeah, easy. Bat. Now, what's the
Same thing,
distance?
honestly.
What's the range difference between the baton and the bat?
I'll line them up next to each other
Yeah,
real
look,
quick.
it's the same thing.
Exactly. But here's my reasoning. When the bat is on your character's back, it's in a little case, which I think is really cool for stylish points.
Case,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's
like
like
a
got a red case.
yeah. So
But does
you're
that
saying
constitute going up to an
I'm
A?
saying
Probably not.
B for bat. You know,
Yeah.
B for bat. Okay.
Okay.
Does this? No, this is props. This is later.
We'll get to that.
Chain.
Chainsaw. S tier.
No, no,
Oh
no.
yeah,
Just can't
chain.
forget the chain.
Um.
It's
Wow.
got the same range as these things, I think.
No, it's got slightly bigger, I believe.
Do you think it does less damage?
It's B tier. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if I
It's
picked up any
cool.
of these three items, I would appraise them all at the same
I
value.
would put
Like
it in C tier, but it's cool. It's the only other. It's like an improved whip. The whip is longer, but look, you're just swinging around chains. It's cool.
it is pretty. It's
Yeah.
got a yeah, and the range is good.
I
But
don't
yeah,
think there's
that's
any
we
argument
both
there.
agree on that.
There's no
hmm
argument there with the chainsaw. Gotta go in S tier.
Just you can't really fight it
No,
at all,
no, no.
not unless. Well, if
I
two,
mean,
you've
okay.
never had that happen before. Imagine two chainsaw guys. Who would win?
I'm not sure. I've never really seen it. But with
Which
the
surprised
chainsaw,
me.
I mean, it's got gas. It can run out, but as all things, it breaks. So it's pretty much the same thing. It could just. It probably runs out of gas as fast as you'd see a weapon break. So, and by that time, you've easily killed two people if you used it right. I mean, you can't really fight it once you get in its
Yeah,
range.
like you can get one punch in, and then you keep getting chainsawed.
You have to knock it out of their hand, but S tier easy. The axe, A for
I'd
axe,
say A.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
the stars are just aligning with these
yeah.
melee weapons. What the heck?
Hammer,
Hammer, D tier.
bro, D tier,
Honestly,
bro.
kind of the worst melee weapon, I'd say.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's only good for throwing.
Even then, like I would rather throw a bottle than a hammer.
Like if someone runs at me with a hammer, I just don't even I forget it exists. I'm like, I'll just fight him. I
Might
don't
as
care.
well
It's
just
not
be
even
fist
there.
fighting. Yeah. Lead pipe, I would say B tier.
I'd say it's yeah, yeah. I'll put it in B tier.
It is
It's cool.
equal with the bat and the baton. What do
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah. I mean, I was kind of just looking at it as a prop. because it might as well be a prop. But yeah, it does the job. One second, I'm plugging in my headset. I mean, it does the job. I don't know. It just doesn't feel as effective as the bat or baton. I don't
Eh,
know.
I don't see what you're talking about.
Okay, it
I'd
goes in
say
B tier.
in my hands it feels like heavier because it's a lead pipe. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It feels damaging, I guess. Okay, we got what, a machete? Is this supposed to be a machete?
Yeah, that's the machete. You can't really tell though.
That's S
Wait,
tier.
what? No,
It throws
no,
further than
no.
the katana, and it does about as much damage as the katana when thrown, and it goes further. It's got the same range as a baton, if not further. It's
Okay,
got the
let's use
same.
what we have on the table already. Why is it better than the axe? Do you think? Just
The
because you could
axe
throw
is
it? Quick?
the axe breaks faster, because if it wouldn't,
No.
yeah, I think it does.
All
And it
the
doesn't
melee
throw as
weapon
far.
durabilities are the same, dude.
It doesn't throw as far.
But the axe has a bigger range,
That's if it is, it's not by much.
which in my mind makes them equal.
Uh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could fight someone that has a chainsaw with a machete because
No, you couldn't.
I'm so sure of my ability to knock it out of their hand by throwing it.
Well,
But
you can knock the chainsaw with anything thrown, like not
yeah,
just the
I don't know.
machete.
It just doesn't feel right putting it A tier. But anyways, moving on. There's a prop.
The wrench,
The
put
wrench.
put the wrench along with the freaking hammer. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's almost F tier.
they're they're the same thing, honestly.
They might as well both be F tier.
Yeah, kick them down a notch.
They're just good. I mean, they're just as good as any other throwable object. They're not even for damage, almost. I'm not missing
Bro,
any.
the knife isn't on here.
Maybe it is, and we're just blind.
No, I've scanned it twice now.
What? No knife, bro. They
We need
forgot
the
the
knife.
knife.
The knife is iconic.
The knife. I'll edit it in. Look, I'm dragging the knife. The knife. It's
What else?
gotta go
What?
all the way over here in S tier.
Okay,
I
but then you
edited
have to
in totally.
like whatever.
Okay, look, what do we got here? We
What
got
else are we missing on this tier list? I wonder.
baton.
Well, we already did the baton, so this is the shock baton.
This is A tier.
I agree.
Like you can body someone with that thing. Whip,
Also A tier
A
with the
tier.
whip.
Easy. It's got the range. You can hit someone through like 3 boxes.
And then
Katana.
katana, S tier. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's
I
it
would
for
put the knife
melee.
in S tier too. Yeah, we
Yeah, we
already
did.
talked
We
about
did.
that.
So now we have sidearms or melee or primary.
We'll do sidearms first.
Sidearms. Starting with the
45
default.
pistol. Either C or D, I say.
I'll put it in D tier. I
Yeah,
like
we
the
could.
pistols personally, but I'm not gonna bump them up because of my biasness. We got the Magnum.
If we're
It's equivalent to
doing
the sniper, just better.
okay, like if this was a new tier list for just secondaries only, I would put it in S tier. But in comparison to everything else on here already, A tier.
We're putting them in subject-wise, subject
Okay,
by
so
subject.
I say S tier then.
I'd agree.
Do you
It's
agree
better
with
than the
that?
sniper.
It is literally the best secondary. Like,
I
there's
think
nothing
it's
better.
better than most primaries. Look, this thing is the sniper, damage-wise. It shoots faster than the sniper
No, not
does.
damage wise. It does slightly less than the sniper.
It shoots faster than the sniper.
Yep.
You can shoot. It's better for close combat than the sniper.
Yep.
It can go through as many boxes as the sniper does. All you don't have is a stupid red dot sight and the laser. It's
True.
it's not needed for anyone who has slightly good accuracy.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll throw it in S. I agree with S.
I don't know. That's got to go in F tier for this little
They're
pistol.
the they're the same thing, aren't they?
Okay, look. They're the Yeah, I'll put them about as the same tier as these, but it shoots bullets. So,
Yeah.
sure, bump it up one.
You can't do that with a melee weapon.
Yeah.
All right.
Flare gun? Ooh. This is
Put
going
it
to be
in
a hard
C.
one. C?
Well, B or C? Let's do B.
I'll put the
It's
flare
pretty
gun in
useful.
in B cuz it's origin. It's like not original. It does something that the others don't, you know?
Exact.
And that added fire damage. Now, this thing,
Revolver goes in C. Yeah.
yeah,
That's fair.
I'll agree with that.
Now
Suppressed
the silenced
pistol.
variant. Yeah, it's the exact
It's the
same
exact
thing.
same thing. Now, this
Uzi.
pistol, I'll put it in S tier. What do you think?
No. No.
A?
A. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You better. I'm about to beat you
What?
up.
Okay, go. Why do you think it's S tier?
It's got the fastest fire rate out of any weapon in the game.
But it's weak. It's just weak.
I mean, you can really shred someone with it. It's about as fast. You could shred someone about as fast as you could with this thing than the Magnum.
When I'm running at you and you have an Uzi in your hand, I'm really not that
It
scared.
just doesn't have the stopping power. So sure, I'll put it in A.
Yeah.
I feel powerful with that thing. The
The
default Uzi,
Uzi? Yep.
same
Same
thing.
thing. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
O-
yeah.
Onto melee weapons.
That's all the pistols? Yeah, I guess it
Oh,
is.
not melee weapons. Primary. My mistake.
We got this dumb thing. B tier.
That is like the baseline primary gun.
B.
So B for baseline. Yep.
B for baseline. We got the RPG. It's
No
it
question about
has
that
to
one.
be put in S,
It's the
but
only one-shot
it's
gun in the game. I mean, come on.
yeah, it's one shot, sure, but it's got its cons.
Well, you have to have the repercussion of them flying back at you to make up for the fact that it is one shot.
Okay, it's slow. It's bulky. They can fly back at you. It's what else?
Okay, even if you don't get a direct hit, you could take like half of their health out. It's so
Yeah.
powerful.
It's powerful, but it's got the cons to where it's baseline S tier. Like one more con, it would be A tier, honestly, in my mind. We
The
got the
bow.
bow. B for bow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now this sucker
The
right here,
carbine.
I would put it in A, but I know you disagree.
Yeah, B is a lot more reasonable, I say.
So, do you think this matches with this?
Yes, I'd
Yeah.
say they're kind of
Yeah. The
equal.
accuracy is a lot better, and it's honestly a more intimidating weapon than this dumb thing.
I'd agree with you.
Shotgun. This is the Riot shotgun.
Oh man. Okay. So, man, I don't want to shove everything into B, but that it seems like that's what we're doing. I don't think it's A tier.
You don't think it's A tier?
No. Do you?
Hmm.
I'd say the pump is A tier. Definitely not Riot.
Riot shotgun. It'll have to go
Well,
in B
okay,
tier.
the only difference between the pump and the Riot is the fact that Riot has more spread.
It's less
Which,
reliable at distance. Well, this is semi-reliable in distance.
yeah, and It's good. It's just a really good gun. Yep, we both agree with LMGs.
Now this thing, it's pretty baseline.
Yep, that's fair. Flamethrower.
This stupid
Oh,
sucker's going down
put it
here.
in, yeah,
Well, right there.
that's
Just because
fair.
it's a primary.
It is not that great. I
Yeah.
wouldn't dare put it in the same tier as the assault rifle and the pump. Putting it in the pump action shotgun tier is like such an insult to the shotgun family.
Yeah. Got the flamethrower in F tier for flame.
Whoa, I did not agree with you there.
What do you mean?
I'd say it goes in B
Got as
tier.
much range as throwing the wrench. Okay. It
Dude,
does
I
a.
had cooked you with that thing
Yeah,
before.
because I was trapped. This is the only time this thing is good.
It is amazing.
If you can even
Just because
slightly plan around this thing, it's harmless.
no, it's amazing in close quarters
It's got
too.
0 distance. Look, the, any pistol is better than this thing because you can shoot someone from across the map.
No, you okay? Just say it's better. Just say the sawed-off shotgun is better than the flamethrower. What?
I'll put it with the sawed-off shotgun, primary wise.
I could see you are stubborn about this, so I'll let you have it. But I do disagree with you.
It's just bad. It doesn't instantly blow up barrels or
No
anything
fire
else,
does.
but the bullets do. I don't know. It's just, I mean, even the flare gun is better because it could shoot
If you
further.
could catch them on fire, they won't have anything to do except
I,
keep rolling and try to get it off. And while they're doing that, you could just keep shooting at
I
them with
don't
it.
know. Because you can run faster than the person that's shooting. Fine.
Yeah, but you're not
It'll
gonna
go
run
with
away when you're on
baseline.
fire.
You know what? You convinced me to bump it up 3 levels. That's all you're getting.
Good. I wouldn't put it up any higher than that
Grenade
anyways.
launcher, S
Yep.
tier.
Agreed. Agreed. Amazing
Assault
gun.
rifle is pretty
Big
mid
tier.
tier. Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just the assault
isn't
rifle.
isn't that called the submachine gun?
Yeah, submachine gun.
Whoa. Okay. Sniper A tier. Fine. Okay, makes
It's
sense.
it's all right. It's it's intimidating. That's about it.
But the Tommy gun is also A tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of weapons, I think a this is just about as intimidating, but it's a bit more effective than the sniper.
All
I
right.
mean,
Okay.
yeah, I'd say that.
Moving on to throwables now.
Throwables such as props.
Yes. Okay. So if
Wow.
we're in the category of throwables, the bottle is S tier. I say it is the ideal throwable prop.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Right?
mean,
I
it
mean,
throws far, it does some good damage, it's a good melee weapon, it doesn't break too fast. You
it does
know,
break pretty fast, but
you get
it
like 4 swings in before that thing is broken, and then you got
that's
4
like
more right to your left.
every prop breaks in about 4.
Yeah. The chair.
B tier.
B tier. The thing hurts to get
What?
hit with.
What? It's not that crazy.
It hurts. You really don't want to get hit with a chair. And
Fine,
then
put it in A. Put it
once you
in
get hit
A.
with the chair, you know, once you get hit with the chair, they got like they're gonna say something like take a seat or something like that, and like it smashes against them. Chair legs go everywhere. There's sawdust all over the place. You crumble to the ground instantly,
No.
and by the time you're even back up, they pick up the chair leg and now they're whacking you with it.
Or with the
It's
bottle. The
max.
bottle would
This is
be
maximum effectiveness right here.
You could bump it up.
This
I'd
is
give you.
resourcefulness at its finest within Superfighters.
And the chair leg. Oh my gosh, the chair leg could be used so many
It's
times.
A tier. It's A tier.
Like we've had fights last the entire length of the match, and the chair leg is still alive and being used
Yeah, it's
within the fight.
crazy. And that thing you know when it's almost broken too, because it's all dark. You know, it kind of gets all brittle as you're swinging it around, and you know when you're gonna have to book it.
What do you think a good saying is for the bottle? Like you said, take a seat with the
Yeah,
chair.
take a
Maybe like
seat. So
drinks on me.
yeah, that's a good one. Drinks on me, or alcohol is bad for you.
No, that's pretty awful.
That's pretty bad.
What the
Oh,
heck?
that was really bad. Anyways,
It's bad for you as you beat them up with it.
yeah, because it is. It's bad for you.
It's just slaying you.
Okay, we got the American flag, the iconic American flag.
Like I don't mean to diss the flag, but it's
It,
not
it
that great
breaks
of a
too
prop.
quick. It's made of aluminum. The pole.
I'd say it goes in B tier.
It would go in A tier if like the flag actually flooshed about as I'm swinging it, you know. But
Yeah.
it's kind of it's a pretty stiff flag, so I'm not putting the
Yeah.
American flag in B tier. I'm putting
It's
this
just stagnant.
stiff
Yeah.
Super Fighters brittle aluminum hollowed out pole in B tier. It's
Yes.
just
Exactly.
it probably could go lower than that, you know.
No, hold
Yeah,
on.
it's pretty bad. It throws like a limp noodle. It's
Okay,
it's pretty bad.
I'll let you have it. Fine.
Pool stick. This thing's got some range. It snaps all cinematically over their head.
B tier.
B tier. Pillow.
You could reuse it. Yeah.
Pillow. It's iconic, but that's all it's got going for it. You get a couple feathers here and then flooshing about.
It actually does like next to no damage.
No
It's
damage at
pretty
all.
sad.
Now,
None
this
of your business.
none of your business is pretty good. It's a pretty good line to drop mid-fight. So I would put it in B for business.
There
What do
you
you
go.
think?
Okay. B is such a large, all-encompassing thing.
Yeah. Now this pot. All right. What do you think?
Mm. It's not A tier. Stop hovering around there.
It's not A tier.
No.
I mean, I know it's hollow, but it's like you don't see it too often, and it sucks
doesn't
getting
even
hit
do
with
that
this
much.
thing.
Put it with the flag.
Fine. It's not that great. It's just a hollowed piece of aluminum.
When I pick it up, like for the first time I ever seen it, like this thing's gonna do some good damage, and then just disappointment
But this
follows
thing's
very
like the
shortly.
size of you,
Exactly.
and
You
it
would
does
think
like
it would be
nothing.
awesome.
Trash bag. It's pretty bad. F tier for the trash bag.
Nah,
Well,
it's better than the pillow. Come on.
I mean, it does pretty much nothing.
Put it in D tier.
Fine, it goes in D tier. Now the trash can lid, on the other hand.
Ooh. A tier.
Hey,
You can that thing so far.
it's like a frisbee too. Sucker, yeah, it's pretty good. I'd put it with the chair. I'm more intimidated by someone with this than the chair, in all honesty.
Like
We,
Captain America's shield or something,
yeah,
dude.
okay, we got, that's all the props. So now we got explosives slash throwables slash abilities.
Okay. C4.
C4, now tell me, how do you activate it as fast as you do?
I actually have no idea how that happened the other day. I was just like gaslighting you.
This thing, it would be better if you could blow it up faster. but it's just I don't know. It's pretty mid, I'd say. What do you think?
You put it in B. Yeah, that's a fair conclusion for that.
It's now what you can do with these suckers is you can if you place them right, you throw them right, you can stun someone until the first grenade that you threw under their feet detonates.
Yep. And then they all detonate.
That they all detonate, and then they get reduced to atoms. You know, the
Landmine
mines.
also
Kind of the
A
same
tier.
thing, just they don't explode until like 5 seconds
Very
later.
well. The fact that many times it could come back around to bite you in the butt.
B for butt.
And yeah, there you go.
Molotov cocktails.
At least with grenades, when you throw them, they're like out of your vicinity.
The throwing range on this thing not that great, but it doesn't explode as you might, if you want to call it that, on impact. So where does the
B
Molotov
tier.
go?
I'd say B.
Shurikens.
Shuriken. Shuriken's S tier. Let's go.
Bro, these things suck. They're like, imagine like you're trying to either run away or block these things, and he's thrown like 4 of them at you already, and you think
Yeah,
he's out.
scrap it.
He's got like 2 more. If he didn't pick up more,
Even
you
if you like try to block all of them, you would only have like a 50% chance success rate at best.
like these things, you could have 12 of these suckers thrown at you in one match. And that's devastating. These things suck more than the chainsaw just because you can pick them up more often.
Oh yeah, if the chainsaw fought the shurikens,
You'd lose.
guy with the shurikens would have an edge, dude.
Bro,
No
these
pun intended.
things like they're not great. I mean, when do these things come into clutch? Honestly.
They're kind of it's a cool little gimmick, but not that useful. Yeah,
Yeah, F and D. Now we're down to business here on the abilities and health and this whatever you want to call this thing.
dude, just chuck that into the shadow realm
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
not even.
It's awful.
It's bad. Well, we just have a personal grudge. Don't mind us. We got bouncing ammunitions.
Um, it's not that crazy
It's
at all.
it's pretty impressive.
How often do you actually utilize it?
How often do you get it? Not very often. I
B for
think
bouncing.
B for bouncing, I'd say. F flame ammo's
Incendiary.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's better than bouncing for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's not S tier. If there was an explosive bullet per se, I'd put it in there, but I'd put it in S tier. But no, this is the best you'll get for ammo wise, and it's pretty mid. It's pretty mid.
Laser sight. And
It's like down here.
put it in C.
No, I wouldn't. Well, it's intimidating.
And it can be a little useful.
Now I'm gonna. Okay, you're probably not gonna agree with me, but both of these things are going in S tier.
No, maybe the med kit, but definitely not the little guy.
That little guy gets up there. He's up there. These things are your saving grace in a fight.
How could you say it's just as good as the med kit is? You can't.
It's just, I mean, yeah, you're right there, but like they're both the only items in the game that give you HP back. Speed
Speed.
boost, B for boost.
Okay, you know my problems with the strength stim. We're gonna disagree here. But when I use the strength stim, a curse is bestowed upon me, and like I lose, I just can't do anything.
Imagine
I get
Andre the
outplayed every
Giant.
time.
What's that movie that Andre the Giant is in? Where
I
that
don't
dude in
know.
the black mask, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So there's this movie, Andre the Giant. He was amazing until he died, sadly. But in the movie, spoilers, he's big, like he's throwing boulders, all right? But he's literally built like the giants from Clash of Clans, like speed-wise. This guy's
Yeah.
walking about, he's not really smart. He's slow, and that's why he lost in that movie. Forgot what is something princess, whatever. Um, but you get dumb, you get slow, you get outperformed when you got this thing. You may be indestructible for a short period of time, but it's
It gives you a
still
second life. It's a second health bar.
for a temporary amount of time.
Yeah, but I don't know. This is just a personal thing, but whenever I use this thing, good things do not happen to me.
Yeah, she said that great. Like, it's only because it doesn't work out.
Like it becomes sort of a psychological thing. Like I have to make use of this while I can. So you prioritize melee.
Honestly, the only advantage this thing's more useful in your inventory than actually being used. Because then they know in the back of their head, oh, this guy's got a strength stim and he can use it at any time. And
Yeah,
that's
true, dude.
naturally they're just running the other direction because you have it. Honestly, that mindset kind of crumbles as soon as they use it for some reason. Then you just feel brave like David and Goliath and
Yeah.
you're
And
charging
when
them.
you use the strength stim, it becomes a game of cat and mouse, and
You're just
the
waiting for it
guy
to wear off.
the guy who's chasing the other guy around is at a disadvantage because like at any point the person who's fleeing could turn around and dish out some crazy attack.
They get cocky even if they
And
don't
they'll
want to, and it just doesn't work. But this would be the weapons tier list. I think it's pretty good for sections, anyways.
Yep.
Now we have to switch to maps here. Let's
How
create a tier
big is
list for.
this one, dude?
So this one's got all the
Okay.
maps, the default maps in it, which is more than I thought. But we'll start with this one here. Can I zoom in somehow? I
Oh,
wish.
this sucks. Do control plus?
I'm doing it.
Yep. It's a
Are
little
they the
better.
same size? What's going on? Oh, that's okay. I see. Yeah, this will work. So this is
The OG. I don't
police
even know what it's called.
department?
No, it's not police department.
I can't tell. No,
It's alley. Alley.
alley. So both buildings are pretty sweet in this map. The middle section's pretty cool. I mean, realistically, there's 3 buildings. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good map, honestly.
Lots. Yeah. Um. And it's the OG. Like, I believe this is the default map when you click versus, because it's in alphabetical order.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I like the elevator for the most part. This building makes for some interesting engagement.
Oh yeah.
We got
That's
this stupid map with your boat and this
What? That
stupid
map is cool.
and this dumb plank right here. It's the stupidest
Oh,
plank ever. The only thing I like about this map is this section right here in the top right.
most dangerous section there is.
It's the
Usually there's
only
like
reason
hundreds
I
of
like it.
explosive barrels up there.
Yeah, and I could take this elevator up there. It's pretty nice. Everything else in the map is dog water. I don't know. This is
I
like
don't mind the
D
map at
tier,
all.
bruh.
What the heck? No, it ain't.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. It's a bad map.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I want to hear your other than the dumb boat that you've laid claim to, what is so great about this map?
Okay, first of all, aesthetically speaking, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks good,
No?
but does it play
Like,
good?
are you gonna disagree with that?
No, I'm not disagreeing. It looks cool.
there's many places to go. There's like that middle building, and it's
Middle building is pretty mid. It's just a default
it's got like a
two-story
bunch of
building.
furniture and throwables in there. That yes, thank you. Promote it.
Yeah, that's all it gets though. Now this is I can't tell. This is the
The castle map,
castle
something
map.
with
D
castle.
map. It's a D with
Yeah, I don't like how big it is.
ease.
It's so huge.
Yeah, it's only good on survival mode. And even then, you get split up too far.
What? I've never played survival mode on that. Is it even an
Yeah,
option?
it is. It's not zombies. It's like SWAT.
No, you're thinking of something else.
No, this is the is this the castle map with the
You're thinking
bell?
of something else. No, it ain't.
Oh, this doesn't have a bell. Where's that
Okay, I
bell
can't.
map?
It's so tiny. I can't really even tell.
I don't see it down
Dude, there's so
here.
many more maps than
Oh,
I
is
thought.
this it? This is it. The castle map. Yeah, this is it's because I
But I still
don't
just like.
recognize this map, it clearly isn't good.
I know what map it is, and it's still not that good.
Okay, so this is the cousin to hazardous here.
Critical? No, not critical. I forgot what it's called.
It's something plant maybe? Power plant?
Plant 47.
Something like that. Yeah, that's what this is. This might be
I
S
like
tier.
that. I like that map.
S tier maybe? I'd put it in S tier if you're going to argue.
Yeah. Also put hazardous in S tier.
Yeah, where's hazardous? Come up here, big boy. You're in S tier with your cousin. Now we have this is a good map right here. It's very open, but it's still got a lot of cover. It's got a lot of I mean, it's got an elevator, two elevators. It's got an outside section. This is fun to throw people off of, right?
I wouldn't go so far to say A tier.
It's that's where I would put it. The only reason I put it in A tier is because of this section right here, where you usually get 9 explosive barrels.
Oh my goodness.
This is the only reason I like this map so much. Explosive barrels, like a huge explosion flies up, obliterates this whole entire section. Probably flies up through the glass too. It's very cinematic.
Okay, like most of the fights on this map. Okay, everything is so wide open except for that top right part. Which
Most
guess
fights
in
end down here in the bottom left.
okay, whatever. You can keep.
Usually they get cornered, and their only escape is to try to take the elevator, and that's where they get gunned down. So I might
don't
actually
like
bump
how,
it
like,
down for that.
Yeah, I don't like how. Seems like I'm always kind of chasing you
Yeah, I
on
got
this
a lot
map.
of room to run around. This is a good map. I like the cart that can roll down
On
the
the left
hill.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Um,
BT is fair.
Carnival. C for carnival or what?
I don't like Carnival at all.
I
No.
like the
Yeah,
melee that can happen on this carnival ride, but
I
there's a
just
lot
find
of
it annoying,
running.
honestly. No, not D tier bad, but
You think?
yeah, T for Carnival is pretty fair. This map, A tier.
A tier. It's got a ball that can roll and fly down this bridge. This platform swings around right above the hole of death. This little button over here is a good fighting area. This is a good fighting area. And here's I mean, this whole map's good for fighting. Every part of it.
And it's just so unique. What other map has like interactable equipment that
Yeah.
you could use?
Now this has got a helicopter, but that's all it's got going for it. And like a little vent.
Which nobody really goes in
Yeah,
there.
it's pretty mid.
It-
D tier?
No.
You think? No? Okay. I would put it in D tier because the only good part about the map is throwing people into propellers. That's about it.
And for that reason, it gets a promotion out of D
Okay.
tier.
Now this is a pretty good map. I like all the boxes on it, all the breakables. Like every part of this map can break. You throw someone off here, they fly through this roof here, they hit another box on the bottom. They're having a bad day. This whole area is great for a gunfight because it's got so much cover. An escape right up here, you could slide up. If they're chasing after you, you could shoot that, it'll fall down. This you can
Here's my
fly
only
through.
criticism about this map is the top section. You know that little wooden part up top?
No.
It
This?
you're no left. Yep, that area.
What's wrong with it?
It sucks to get up there. It's really
Yeah,
annoying to get up there.
but it makes for good fighting. All the boxes, usually a bunch of boxes make for good fist fights. You think you'd bump
Fine.
it down?
I don't know. I didn't like the A tier, but you can have it.
Hotel. This is a pretty iconic map.
And
It's
I
pretty.
guess we should also say, with these maps, it's from a 1v1 standpoint.
Yeah, that's
So I
probably a
feel
good
like
point.
um a lot of these bigger maps, more open and large, we're gonna kind of slander more.
I love the elevators on this map. I love all the different stories and floors. I love how there's honestly two different maps here, almost
Yeah,
combined.
I think A tier is a good judgment.
Yeah. Joe's
Oh, yes,
bar.
let's go.
Shee.
Amazing.
Now we got the stupid mall. It's gotta go like right there.
Fair enough.
You always get crushed by these stupid things, even though you have like 2 minutes in advance. What is this? What
I
is this
don't
map?
know. What the heck am I? Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I know
It's a pretty bad map.
I don't mind. Dude, it's comparable to Alley. Like the same sort of layout as Alley.
Yeah, kinda. It just doesn't
But we'll
really.
do B tier. Because it's kind of like the scrunched down
Yeah.
version. A lot of the fights happen on those center platforms.
So this has got some pretty fall damage orientated fighting, to where like if you even get knocked down over here in this section, bah 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 bah, you just
Yeah,
fall
dude.
like 4 times and you're just almost dead at that point. Usually some explosives down here. You're kind of cornered once you fall down here too, so like don't get thrown off the edge. All these platforms for fighting and scurrying away. It's got some wide open areas. Hey, it's pretty good. I put it in B tier.
Yeah. What is
This
this?
this is the map
Oh,
with all the conveyor belts.
A tier. A tier. It's just because of its uniqueness.
Now I don't like this
I
map
actually
very
don't like
much.
the pit either.
I don't
I
like the
really don't
pit.
like the pit.
This is another cousin to Hazardous. Oh,
The the cousin that you like don't want to be around. Kind of
yeah.
like the annoying neighbor's
He's
kid.
he's kind of like so he's not very popular. No, I wouldn't. That's not the correct term. He's not fun to be around, but you kind of have to tolerate him, you know.
I'd say A tier is being too generous.
Yeah, I was just putting him up there to like compare him to his cousins. Just because he has. This is a good example of acid doesn't make these maps good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it's all set up. This is just he's not really cool. It's just too much space to run, and it's like almost that's not what they were going for with the map. I don't know how to explain it. It's
Like,
just
why did they even throw in the little acid pool? That's
I don't
almost like
know.
dragging down the other acid-based maps
Yeah.
in comparison.
Like, how about we use some different stuff here? You know, some different material. Acid is kind of getting a bit repetitive.
Like, throw a lava pit or something. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
fire or like You know what would be a map where it like gradually burns more and more.
That would be cool. Like the modded maps we have where there's one where it's rising, the acid is rising upwards. That's a
That was
fun map.
cool. That's S tier, bro.
Exactly.
This is police station.
Mm, Whoa,
I
S
mean,
tier
it's
now.
the original
What?
map.
So we're just throwing all the originals in S tier now.
I don't know. I just feel like we've had the most hours on these maps for good reason.
I don't know about S.
It's
Like,
good.
okay,
I put it in
everything
A.
in S so far has very good reason for it. What's your reasoning for Police Station other than the nostalgia factor?
Um, well, this thing is pretty cool. It rises up and down. It's got an elevator. Um, this section can fall. The glass, you could just kind of just break up fights and throw people through it. Now you have time to regain your footing, you know.
None of this sounds like S tier
I
material.
don't know. I guess it's A tier. The Mafia map.
I kind of like that map.
Yeah, I'd put it in A tier. I'm not gonna argue with that. I like the
Yeah,
elevator. I like the other section. I just hate the campaign mission.
I forgot what the campaign
It's
mission
some
is.
mafia crap. No, this is iconic too. This
Rooftop?
is like original. This is the original map, rooftop.
Yeah, A tier.
This might be. This is the church. No, this is
Bell
the
tower.
bell tower, the church map, the
Mhm.
sanctuary.
It's better than the castle, right?
It's too big. It's better than the castle, but it's too big. I like how the bell can fall. But it doesn't make for great fighting. It would need more players
Definitely.
to even consider putting it higher. This is a
What
good
is this?
map. You can't really
I
utilize the. I don't
no
know why the
no
helicopter's there.
bad map.
It's a bad map.
Just because of that glass pane in the middle. It
Yeah,
sucks.
it's pretty bad. Who the heck puts a glass pane there to like death above a
And
ladder?
a
One bad
ladder, that
slip and you're
ladder.
gone. No
It's
one's gonna see you
awful.
ever again.
So many times you were above me on the ladder, and then you just click S for a second,
I
and
just
dead
flick your
sentence.
finger and you fall to your death. This is a pretty cool map, though we don't play it too often.
Is this Steamship?
Steamship.
Um, Steamship is solid B tier, I'd say.
Sure, B tier.
Storage, another iconic map.
Boo.
So
What do you think?
that is
A?
A.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not S rated. I
What is
mean,
this? Oh, this is the subway.
oh, that's a cool map. A tier.
S tier. It's
Let me
the,
think. Let me think.
it's
Yeah,
the
we've had
only
some really.
map that does what it does.
It's a fun map.
It's a very fun map.
Not only do you have your bottom section, which is the main attraction, but also at the top there's these 3 lanterns that you can
4.
make some crazy plays on. Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot them down and they blow up and whatnot. It's a cool map.
Yeah, it's very cool. Subway just makes it just as good.
What is that? What is that?
This is. Let me zoom in. This feels like it didn't do anything.
Oh, that's the one with the tea
This is pretty
kettle
good.
on it.
This is pretty
Remember?
good. I put it in A
B
tier.
tier? Fine.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
goes
know.
there. We got the statue map. It's not
Yeah,
that
that
good.
one is B.
B tier.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
it's not really that special.
if this chandelier swung around, depending on which ones you broke, that'd be cool.
That would be pretty
But
cool.
you
Yeah.
break 2, they all 3 break, and it's just like, oh wow. This ball like never plays into anything.
We must have died to it like once or
Once.
twice at most.
It like
It's so obvious to see coming.
Now this map with the subway, it's cool.
A tier. A
It's
tier.
at least a, I wouldn't push S tier, but it's pretty good map. I like the little
Yeah.
subway and it's got protection to get to the other side of the map. It moves with you. You mean you just chilling? They're shooting at the roof like nothing's happening to you. You can crush people with it, or at least pressure people into trying to jump in as it's moving. You could kick them out, and then they get crushed at the last second. I like this storage unit here.
Yeah. Those big the train tracks at the bottom. You can have some really fun fights down there.
Cool part is these both swing. So that's what I like about how these both swing around. You know, it's a cool map in general. It's got
A
everything.
nice little indoor section on the left. Yep.
Yeah, it's got everything, man.
There she is.
There she is. Super Fighter tier list, all of it. Now we didn't get the explosive barrel for some reason in the weapons list, which is dumb because you get the propane tank. I thought. No, we didn't.
I don't think that was there either. No.
Man, what?
But yeah. Did you actually put music in the back? Like,
Yeah, I did.
let's go.
All right. Well, from where the heck did I put it, bro? I was drinking ginger ale. Now I don't find. How did it just disappear? Did I spill it? I hope I did. Where is it, bro? Who took my ginger ale? Anyways, I'll have to figure out where my ginger ale is later. But yeah, that's a full Super Fighter tier list. Pretty much everything. The maps, the weapons. We've been playing this game for like 15 years. Would you push? You think it was more than that or less than that? 15?
Did we start gaming on the? We
shop.
started at the shop computer, right?
Yeah.
Dude, we were addicted to.
I don't even think I was in school yet, was I?
Even during school, like during our study halls, me and you.
Yeah,
did
but that was
all
like
the time.
a lot later. I
Yeah.
wasn't in school by the time I started playing this. I must have been before 6 years old. Or
Yeah.
6. I think it was exactly 6 when we started playing this. So that's about 15 years ago. 14. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. Anyways, all right, let's not waste anyone else's time. Thank you for watching. I might actually pump out a bit more Super Fighters material at some point on the channel, but otherwise, just know we're
Some gameplay.
professionals. Yeah, some gameplay. That's a good idea. But anyways,